I decided to divide the box into traditional black on the bottom and more colorful on top. I think the painting is gonna be finished when the people put his hand here. So this is the door of that newspaper. So this is the door of the newspaper, and this is the symbolic. And then with two circles, concentrate the energy, just like the hand, 1, 2, and expand the colors and the shapes for the rest of the box. And finish here with City Weekly logo, and I wanted to play with, for example, this existing element. But I work with the sunset 3 or 4 hours. Ciao.
I've done some freelance work for some people. I just never was completely thrown into it. And I ended up quitting my job to really focus on this because this is what I'm passionate about. So I saw the contest and I really didn't think I would get chosen. I just kind of had some student work and just threw that in there. And I didn't hear back and I thought, oh, it probably wasn't enough. And then I got the email, so I was really, really excited. So it's just neat to finally be able to have my art in the public and see what people think about it. It's also intimidating a little bit because I'm a little nervous, but we'll see. I just love the Day of the Dead. I'm really inspired by that, and I like Tim Burton and just kind of the weird characters, so it just inspires me, and it's fun to paint. So I like seeing a lot of different styles. I've been hired to do portraits and things like that for people. You know, I did one lady had me do her boyfriend's brother that had passed away, and for weddings I'll do portraits of the bride and groom. And so yeah, I do a lot of different mediums and a lot of different things, but this one, it's just so fun. Even though it took a lot of hours, it was really fun to do. Making the cat skeleton was really fun. I like that.
What do you think of your mom's talent?
I like it a lot.
Do you like to draw and do art yourself? What do you like to draw pictures of?
Animals.
This is your sweet family.
Yes, this is my daughter Nika and my daughter Lydia.
I don't really have much of a plan. I'm just figured it's Utah and make it all woody and earthy, and I figured there's probably gonna be a lot of people painting them, so why not do something else? It's my dog Bandit.
Hey, Bandit.
Keeps an eye on everyone. My friend actually sent me the link on Facebook, and he's like, "You should do this." And I figured, yeah, whatever, you know. I didn't hear anything back from him, and they just asked to see my portfolio, which is weird because my portfolio is very much different than this kind of work. Like, it's all digital.
Yep.
And they emailed me back like a week and a half ago and asked me to do it, and like I was a little hesitant, and just because I just bought this house and I've just got so much going on.
Oh, I can only imagine. Looked all just painted and all ready to...
Yeah, and the inside, I just got stuff everywhere, and now, I was like, what am I gonna say? No, can't do it. That'll work. Yeah, burn it. It's just gonna be super random. There's actually no no meaning, fun to look at.
If you want to see the finished thing, you better just go to the arts fair.
A Yeti is a Sasquatch or mountain creature, mythical. I kind of draw inspiration from I have a cat who's kind of a loaf, so that's where I get the early morning, coffee drinker attitude, and yeah, that's kind of where I wanted to go with something fun. As I like kid-friendly stuff in some degree, but we'll have the humor on here. I'm going to add in a bunch of word bubbles throughout here. This is the romantic, which is my idea for my wife. So the classic section in City Weekly is the I Spotted You.
Oh.
And so I'm going to do a little, I don't know if it's so much a poem, but some sort of I Spotted You section of this. And then on this side, we've got the Screaming Yeti, which will be where I'll put the City Weekly logo. And then over here we've got as you can see, now you can see him he looks more like a toy at this point. So I started my tenure at the University of Utah with an emphasis in illustration and graphic design, and then wasn't really motivated by the curriculum, and dropped out of art school and went into communication, because my dad's philosophy was, you can be the greatest artist in the world, but if you can't market or sell yourself, then it doesn't really matter. So I went into communication, and I never looked back. I was the political cartoonist for the University of Utah for my whole stay up there, and I'd say it was a pretty successful career for what I accomplished in a short amount of time, and never looked back. And I've always been in print. I mean, I thrive off deadlines.
Yeah.
So this just adds to to everything. It's gonna be a late night tonight.